Welcome back. We carry on with the rest of the adventure. Warning. Death approaches. Better scatter. Oh yeah, it's the escape sequence. It's like every Metroid game has. The classics. That's something else that I'm definitely playing on the channel. We're definitely going to be playing Metroid Prime. Another Gamecube classics. That's the thing, dude. Like, 100% PlayStation 2 best-selling console, you know. But the games that came out on the GameCube, you got Metroid Prime, Mario Sunshine, you got this, Mario Kart Double Dash, you know, Pokemon Coliseum, so much stuff in the GameCube. And I think that's just where, like, a lot of people's childhood was here on the GameCube. Now, there's a lot of stuff on the PlayStation, for sure. But I just don't feel like to the degree that the GameCube. And I could be wrong, and it might just be me. But for me, the GameCube is where I spent a lot of my time and effort playing games and stuff, between playing this and you know, like what I talked about in the Mario Golf episodes, you know, with all the games, and just Nintendo in general, you know, between the 64, the Game Boy. That's why, like, the Nintendo will always be, because, like, people try to talk about, like, you know, console wars and stuff, and I know GameCube's not really in there. I mean, well, Nintendo can't really lop them in there with the, you know, the Xbox, the PlayStation, whatever. But I don't care. I love Nintendo. Love everything that Nintendo was my childhood, you know, between, like I said, between this and the Game Boy Advance, and because that's where I spent a lot of my time, was on my Game Boy and on my GameCube. I had my PlayStation 2, played it a lot. There's a lot of games I did play on the PlayStation 2 that I love, you know, the Destroy All Human game, the games. I was talking about the Gran Turismo. There was a lot of, you know, Metal Gear. Like, focus trying to list stuff. But, so, I'm not taking away from the PlayStation and my time spent on it, and, you know. Okay. Alrighty, we're going into it with one life left, because I'm stupid. But I don't know, man. I just don't think. I see a GameCube and I get a lot more excited. I see Melee and Sunshine and I get more joy and love and warm feelings off of a GameCube. And I think that's just, oh yeah, his whole thing is ignoring me. And that's just the thing. I think Nintendo just, they bring a different feel. You know, it's because the thing about Nintendo, they're made in their games, they're made for everybody, you know, for a bigger group of people. And, you know, and people say kids and stuff too, but
Hey, Dandy Dick! You missed!
okay, that was gay. But it's just, you know, even though they don't have, like, the hardware, they have whatever, the thing, and for people that are, you know, really into games and stuff as well, you know, they all know that Nintendo polish. You know, games just, they have that little detail, or they're able to make stuff just look really good even with less, you know, hardware capabilities and stuff. Yeah, and this is the fox that actually fights you. It's like they give like a super... They make regular fox pussy and not want to fight you at all, and then they make this one more aggressive. I will say that is a game that I didn't really play much of, and that I might play on the channel because and take advantage of, you know, doing this channel and play a lot of things that I didn't play growing up. I didn't play much Star Fox growing up. You know, it's not a game that I got a hold of. My time with Star Fox, it has been, you know, with Fox McCloud or whatever, I forget his name is. It has been through, okay, I'm just gonna get juggled and I'm gonna die. Cool. Yes. I guess I can't play Melee and talk at the same time. But yeah, my time with Fox has been through Melee. Well, through Smash Bros. I don't know anything about him and, you know, his world, his lore. Okay. What I'm doing, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm pressing the buttons and trying to react like as if I'm playing Ultimate. And that's my problem. I'm playing it like Ultimate and I need to stop. I need to understand that this one is a lot slower and I cannot press buttons like I do in Melee. I mean in Ultimate. That the reactions aren't fast. I can't come off of a roll and quickly, you know, dash forward and stuff. And that's exact, because like obviously you guys don't see my hands and stuff, and you probably say I'm just making excuses. I actually suck at Smash Brothers. I don't. I get many people on this channel tell you otherwise. I think even James said it on the channel that he did not want to play Smash because of like the competitiveness and then, you know, just the pure. Okay, what am I doing wrong? I'm trying to, like, I do want to, like, make the fights more entertaining, but, like, whenever you're doing these and they get out so easily. I'm just, like, I'm so used to the mindset of, like, whenever I play this, I'm like, oh, we just gotta get it over. Shoulder check him, get him out. And that's it. Ball. I was getting my ass whipped on that, I'm not gonna lie. I've been recording for a long time now. I've been recording for at least 5 to 6 hours now. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a bit fried. I did enjoy this one. I'll say the adventure mode or whatever in Ultimate is honestly dog shit. They really started dropping the ball in the adventure modes. It started with the Wii U, with Smash Bros. Wii U. Smash Bros. Wii U was not, in my opinion, a terrible Smash. I enjoyed it, but it just wasn't. It's not Melee, and it's definitely not Brawl. Oh, get it. And it's definitely not Brawl. Like I said in the last episode, Brawl just had the best. It felt like it actually had a story, you know, because like this This, you're just kind of going through stuff. Okay. Okay, what am I doing? I was like, all the other fights had just been super chill, so I just been kind of off and talking. And now I'm like, okay, I have to actually like put in an effort and fight him. Where am I? I forgot that I even charged that.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Being a cheeky little fucker and using items. I don't ever play with items. I haven't used items in a Smash Bros. Game in so long. Because like when we play, we just do no items and, you know, it's a straight fight. You know, a 3-stock fight and everything. But yeah, the Brawl story, well, you know, adventure mode, there was actually like, you know, one, there was cutscenes, but there was actual cutscenes to it, and there's a whole story of, you know, them using like this gun or whatever, and they're turning them all into stone and turning them evil or whatever the hell, and you know, yeah, I think what I don't even remember the thing in Ultimate, because I know they have again evil versions of each other or whatever. I'm just gonna keep throwing them at him. But like, if that says anything, I don't remember what the hell it was even about. Oh shit! Okay, I got out before. Well, he got out before I did. But like. And even in Brawl, you had like boss fights. You fought Rayquaza in one of them. Like, I think it was you start at, you can fight Rayquaza as like Diddy Kong and Fox or something like that. One of the two. One of the two or both. I don't remember. I hate this one. This one's so stupid. Also, ice climbers. They're not bad. They're obviously not bad to fight against. They're just, I think ice climbers are terrible. Point me into the direction of a good ice climber player, if you know one, because I've never seen somebody actually like do well with ice climbers. The Ice Climbers has always been one of those characters I'm just like, why are you in here? But speaking of like the last one, playing against Ness and stuff like that, that's another game I didn't really play much, and I have more. And I've played a little bit of Earthbound, but not enough to really have a, I guess necessarily an opinion about, you know, Ness and Earthbound, the game Earthbound. But I really do want to play it. I know, I don't really know anything. All I know is that like Lucas is an orphan. That's really about it. See, that's my thing. Like that was just my thing. I was trying to turn around, like really quick, and I can't. I know I can't turn around as fast in here as I can in Ultimate. That's something. Like you can play certain like similar games to each other, but they are made very differently. I always thought these characters were so cool, the multi-men or whatever the hell they're called. I think I remember definitely being a horny little boy, you know, kid and everything, like zooming in on the lady one and like trying to look at her boobs. Same thing whenever I had like you play as, you know, other like female characters and stuff. Which all right. I think it was just like at a time like where I've always been super big into tech and stuff. I would always like try to zoom in like right as I like shot a gun and everything and try to capture like a moment. Oh yeah, we fight the Mario. Oh yeah, and if it was what was the cool thing about, I'm gonna pause it. Do I tease you guys and leave it for the next episode? Nah, we'll do it in this one. Whenever it came to fighting Metal Mario, I don't know if it was just the difficulty or if you don't die, you fight both Metal Mario and Metal Luigi. But yeah, that was another thing. The metal, whenever you'd get that, I would always zoom in on the characters and stuff and like look at them because I thought they looked sick. Because this was just a time where like metal things were cool too. Obviously, Metal Mario comes from Mario 64 and everything, but because I remember it was Burger King that had them. They had those like metal looking Dragon Ball Z characters. I had a metal Goku that I kept with me all the time. All right, everybody, but that's the end of this episode. We've hit our mark. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Don't trash me too much in the comments. I am very good at Smash Brothers. I will get people on this channel to contest to that, and also we'll play like Ultimate, something that's more up to pace and stuff, and also not emulated, so I don't have latency and I'm not super tired. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. Once again, comment below. Let me know your favorite Smash Bro game, your mains. I'm really actually interested into hearing it. Let me know what other characters you'd like to see me play as, or other games that you'd just like to see played on the channel. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow.